How's it going, guys? This is DusxSnow, and in this episode I'm just gonna pretty much give you a rundown of the tower, where everything is, stuff like that. When you first load in, you'll be right here in this region. If you go straight and to your right, where these three spires are, this is your vault. And being that I have other characters, this is why I have so much stuff in my vault and stuff like that. A little bit further over to the right is the Cryptarch. This guy, whenever you find little engrams similar to these, you'll come to him and decode them, and that's how you can get better gear that way. If you come all the way to where this tree is on the right of like the courtyard area, this is the gunsmith.
Okay.
You can get gun bounties from him, which is these right here. And after you reach a specific level, rank 1, you can order weapons. Now, if memory serves me correctly, these orders change every week. And if you go from spawn to right next to where these spires are, to the left, is where the postmaster is. Lost items and like special pre-order specific weapons and stuff like that will always be right here. Connected to this building is Eververse.
Let's see if I can help you.
Pretty much this is like your cosmetic person. Like dancing stuff that you can get. Different vehicles, for example. Horns for those vehicles, boosters, which are these three, the new Gear 3, which that's what this is for. Anyway,
Stay safe out there.
whenever you first spawn in, if you go to the left, up this staircase right here into where this area is, this is the guy that gives you bounties. The bounties are changed daily, so always come back and check. If you go down the staircase in the middle, the very first person you'll run into is Eris Morn. She has her own little tag that you could get, which I didn't realize that they boosted it up to 350, but that's really cool. That's really interesting. I did not know. But yeah, she gives you quests, and these used to be like 1 something level, and now it's 150. If you go, anyway, if you come a little bit farther and to your right, that's the Lord Shax. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name, but anyway. He's the Crucible Handler, and he gives you armor. This one right over here is the Quartermaster. There's another one that's pretty much the same thing as this guy, but he's over by the ship, which we'll get to that in a couple minutes. But he sells these different weapons and stuff.
Good luck out there, Guardian.
Further over here is like the main quest givers, which is the Warlock, Ikara Ray,
Yeah, type.
Cade, and Commander Zavala. There's 3 terminals in this room. One of them is for like if you ever abandon quests, which is the one all the way to the right. And there's exotic weapon blueprints, which anytime you've had an exotic gun, it will pop up. The Suros looks different. Year 1 and Year 2 Suroses are different. A lot different. Hard light even looks different. I didn't ever notice that. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't ever notice that they were different like that. To the opposite side is armor, not year.
Has no other choice.
That's all for this little area. If you go to the very back place, right here, most of the time this is closed, but during Iron Banner and other special events, it's open for those events. If you go to the left, like once you spawn and turn to the left and go this way, you'll come across where Future War Cult, which is right over here. No. New Monarchy. Their colors are red and white. From this staircase, just like turn and look over that way. I'm not a fan of theirs. If you turn the opposite direction, there's Eva Levante. She sells you shaders, which change your armor color to various colors. Shaders and emblems are right there. So that's for the
We shall see.
this right here. That's your emblem, and then shaders are just something that changes your color. The speaker is right down this way. He sells these for motes of light and legendary marks. He also gives you quests and talks to you a lot during your main Destiny storyline. But that's all the like talkable NPCs, etc. on this half. If you go to the other half, which is the right area, you'll come across
Let's see if we have some.
where the Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, and the Jets, the ship person is at. I'm also looking for Zur, who shows up only on weekends. This guy is the Vanguard Quartermaster. He's literally the same as the other Quartermaster, the Crucible Quartermaster, 7th Sense. That's pretty cool. However, this is for Vanguard versus the Crucible guy. Dead Orbit's right here. This is my favorite group, mainly because their colors are black and white. If you go up this staircase, this is where the ships and vehicles, sparrows, and your shipwright is at. If you go over here and up the staircase again, this is where Future War Cult is, and I don't like them. It's just my personal preference. I don't like them. I don't know why. If you come all the way down where Dead Orbit guy is, and come all the way down, there's a little area, there's a terminal where you can access your emotes. There's a little radio right here that you can play different musics for. And sometimes Zer is in this little commons area, but it seems like he's not here today. I'm pretty sure that I covered everything that's here, aside from the trading with Zer. I don't think there's anything else that I haven't mentioned, aside from like little things like the fan that's up here or stuff like that. But anyway, if you like this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video.